And as we wait for the cars to start their quali laps, I'll give you a rundown of the championship. We've got Always AFK first on 113, with New Zealand Blade Ace second on 93. Benny F1 on 91, X Steel on 89, Mitchie 950, 76. So there's your top 5. Right on board with Always AFK. Luckily, Edge gets out of the way. AFK nearly losing the back end. Yellow's in sector 2, but I think there's someone getting out of the way. And let's see what AFK does. Blood Ace goes provisional pole, always beats that by nearly a second, 8 tenths. Dill's in third, make that 4th, Zombies in second. Let's see what Penske can do. Dubstep's in 5th. Penske's in 5th. Not a bad lap. Not a bad lap. He can do much better though. Mitch is running very wide. And Sato, as you can tell, I am commentating. And Mitch is going to board that lap and come in. Here comes Edge. Goes P8. And Matt's well off the pace. Always is in the pits. So we're just going to ride on board on Praise BC and see what lap he can do. Let's hope the car in front gets out of the way. So he's not being held up. He might be actually getting a pretty good toe. But not no more, he's not. Not a bad middle sector, not a bad one. Let's see what he can do in the final sector. He comes around the final corner. P4, not bad in the 17s. Still 6/10 off always, but you never know. Let's ride on board with Mitchie for a bit. Bit of a left off. Poms has been disqualified. Wow, Poms. He'll be starting at the back and always goes even quicker. Just right on board with Richie to the very end. Richie goes P5 in the 17.9s. See what Zombie can do. He improves, but not enough. Comes Penske, final corner, yellows in sector 2. He improves as well, but doesn't move any places. What can Cowboy do? Yellows in sector 1 and 2. There's probably cars moving out of the way. Can we just take a minute and see Blood Ace has done 5 laps on these tyres? Might have invalidated, I'm not sure. Here comes Blood Ace, he's second in the championship. He needs to beat Always to keep the title fight happening. Doesn't improve. He's still got time to put in a fresh set of boots. Let's see what Prez PC can do. Deal goes P3. 17-2. Not bad. And he's 4th in the championship. See what Prez can do. Runs around the second to last corner. Around the final bend. What can Prez do? He goes P4, 17-2. Not bad. Excellent lap. Matt, let's see what Matt can do. Matt's racing under the guest rule. So if you want to sample a race, go to the MRL website and sign up. Matt's on it here. Although he makes a big mistake locking up. Yeah, he's aboard that lap. Conrad Straight is about to start his flying lap. Let's have a look. And Mitch is about to finish his lap. Oh, he's coming in. And always AFK is just showing everyone up here. The championship leader is flexing her muscles in this 09 car. What can Blood Ace do? What can Dill do? What can Prez BC do? What can Zombie do? The winner from last race, Zombie, in the pouring rain at Singapore. And Zombie's gone for a bit of a spin. Ooh, that was mighty close, Zombie. That could have ended in disaster. Luckily, Conrad wasn't impeded. You hope. But he moves up into P8. Edge and Matt are doing the art laps. Let's ride on Penske. And Always has retired. I think she might have retired in the pits. I think she has. Let's ride on Penske. He'll only have enough for 2 runs. Enough time for 2 runs, I should say. Let's just hope he put in enough fuel. Here comes Penske. Penske back end. Lost a lot of time. Let's see if he can make up for it. P6. He's got enough time for one last run if he's got the fuel. So it's Blood Ace. He's about to start his lap. He needs to find 2 tenths or 3 tenths to nab pole from Always. Luckily this car's moving out of the way for him. If he nabs pole, this could do wonders for him in the championship. There's still 8 rounds to go after this one, and a 20-point gap between himself and Always. You just never know. And that's the end of qualifying. Conrad didn't make the final lap, but we're staying on board with New Zealand Blood Ace. What can he do? He gets pole! Oh, what a lap by New Zealand Blood Ace. Nabs it at the end. What can Dill do? What can Dill do? He's 4th in the championship, still within a shower. Everyone's retiring. But what can Dill do? Oh, he's bottled it. What can Prez do? Can Prez make anything? I don't know if he stayed 4th, but it's New Zealand Blood Ace on pole. What a lap from New Zealand Blood Ace. So we've got New Zealand Blood Ace on P1, Always on P2, Dill P3, Prez B4, Zombie on 5th, Is That Man on 6th, Penske in 7th, Dubstep on is P8, Bitchy P9, and Conrad straight P10. Calbo, Edge, and Palms, 11th, 12th, and 13th, can start on fresh new tyres. Well, what a qualifying that was. New Zealand Blood Ace. Take a bow, son. And weather report, it's going to be sunny. It looks like sunny. We don't know if there's going to be any rain during the race. But let us know in the chat, what's your predictions? Who's going to come away with the full 25 points at this track? I think Blood Ace has a good chance, but Always will be there. There or thereabouts. As we're waiting for a cup, 2 more people. Now 1 more before we can start the race. And here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And Pence has got a jump start. And away we go. And Blood Ace got to a good start. Here they all come screaming into turn 1. 3 wide there. Everyone gets off to a good start. Edge is at the back. Blood Ace still has the lead. runs wide. Oh! Penske's got a drive-through. I'm not sure if anyone else had a drive-through penalty. Oh, there's contact between Penske and Penske and Blood Ace. Something happened with Blood Ace. That always is now in P1. Something's happened to Dubstep. Looks like front wing damage. But always is now leading the race. And Matt's gone for a spin. Oh, he came on just at the right time. And Blood Ace is back at the P2. Poms from dead last up to P5. What a start from him. As always, sets the fastest lap. Fraser's in pressuring rise. Always AFK. Blood Ace is just sitting back. Everyone's running wide there. Can Blood Ace make a charge? He's Penske in P4. Dill 5th. Poms in 6th, so he's lost the position. Zombie in 7th. Conrad in 8th. TPR Edge in 9th. Calbo in 10th. Calbo. And Matt in 12th, and Mitchie came in for a set of new tyres. Maybe a front wing change as well. He's 13th. But let's keep an eye on the front too. Always in Pres BC. Blood Ace isn't too far behind. And Dill's in 4th. Penske's in. He's got to do that drive through. I think something happened with T-Bar Edge. Not exactly sure. Probably just lost the position. But Pres BC goes very wide. Here they come through the chicane, towards the chicane. Dill's got a 3-second time penalty. Dill's catching up. Poms is 4 seconds behind Dill. He's been pressured by Zombie. And Poms. Oh, there's a crash! Poms and Zombie have crashed. Wow. I think that was more of a racing incident more than anything. And Dubstep's making a move on Poms for the win here. And gets the move done. I think there's some front wing damage. Zombie's in. Yep. Front wing. What's Poms doing? He's staying out. He's got no damage. Let's keep an eye on the top 3. Separated by just over a second. No DRS in this year. A couple of years too early for that. Zombie is all the way down in P11, last race winner. It's all gone wrong. Let's keep an eye on this battle for 6th and 7th place between Dubstep and Poms for the win. They're both catching Conrad. Fraser's got a penalty. Everyone's getting penalties here. There's like a 3-way scrap here. 8th, 9th and 10th. Between Edge, Calvo and Penske. And Penske's made the move on Calvo. Yes, he can make it stick. Calbo. Yep, Pensie's got the move done. Well, that's 3 cars on the one straight with a one shot. It's what we wanted. And Blood Ace and Prez. And Prez is in the wall. No. There's a bit of lag there. My apologies. I thought he was into the wall. Prez is still in second. Pensie's made the move on Edge. And Cowboy and Edge are going side by side, bit of contact. Cowboy's made the move. Edge might have a little bit of wing damage. Blood Ace has a 3-second time penalty. And this is all while always AFK is leading the race. 5 laps in, it's action everywhere. Top 3 are 1.5 seconds. Then it's another 3 seconds between Blood Ace and Dill. He's on his own, and looks like Blood Ace has got the move done on Prez. Nice move. And Mitch is retired from the session. That's unlucky. He was really confident in this race. He needed to score big points to stay in the championship fight, and that's going to hurt him drastically. Then we are top 3 fighting for the lead, and it's Blood Ace that's the closest. Edge has a 3-second time penalty. Always got on the grass. Blood Ace sets the fastest lap at 19.5. Pressuring always. This is the closest battle on track. I'm looking at the timings. Looks like Dubstep and Poms are fighting it out. Not yet. Let's go back to the race lead. And Prez has backed off a lot. He must have tyre trouble. Or he's got wing damage. No, just a bit of lag. Let's keep an eye on this battle. Matt has a 3-second time penalty. Welcome to the chat. Let us know what your predictions are after 7 laps. Poms for the win, 87, has a 3-second time penalty. This is a really intense battle. P1 and 2. The 2 champion. It's P1 and 2 in the championship as well. Blood Ace has to beat, always stay within a shot. 20 points with 8 rounds to go. And always has a penalty. So I believe now they both have a penalty each. So that will negate Blood Ace's 3-second time penalty. So Blood Ace has dropped back a tad. Let's watch this. Watch this battle for a bit between Conrad and B Dubstep. Sorry, that was Pomps, not Conrad. Pomps down the inside. Can't make it work. And Blood Ace has another 3-second time penalty. So it's all in favour of always AFK again. And always makes a big mistake. Let's watch this battle intently. Penske's got a 3-second time penalty. Neither of them are in the pits yet. Penske's made the move on Poms. Let's watch the battle for P1. Here we go. What can Blood Ace do? Poms and Penske are swapping positions. But this is the battle we want. Championship leaders are 1 and 2 in this race. It looks like Brawn's just got around Penske cleanly, Sato. And Edge is in dead last. A bit of a spin, half spin. Tyres are starting to go off. Blood Ace is there or thereabouts. Thanks, Captain. Checking out the stream. Hope it's all good quality so far. 7/10. 6/10 is the gap between Always and Blood Ace. Pros is in 3rd. Dill in 4th. Conrad straight in 5th. Dubstep in 6th. Pomps for the win 87 in 7th. Penske in 8th. Is that man in 9th. And Zombies just made the move for P10. The last points paying position. No, Cowboy's got back. This is a battle for 10th place for 1 point. What can Cowboy do? Can he keep the pressure up on Zombie? And Dubstep's had a bit of a spin by the looks of it. Maybe I saw some debris, some front wing damage as well. The Penske and Poms have moved up a place each. Let's keep it on Dubstep. What's he gonna do? Yep, he's got front wing damage. He'll probably come in. Get that changed up. Let's go back and check on the leaders. They're still 1 and 2. Blood Ace is still in P2. Edge has now got another 3-second time penalty. Dubstep's in the pits for probably his one and only stop. Always got onto the grass there for a minute. Everyone's tyres are starting to get off. As Mitchie's left. This is a titanic battle. Always is P1 in this race. And in P1 in the championship. And same with Blood Ace. P2 in this race and P2 in the championship. He needs to beat Always to keep the pressure on. 20 points with 8 races to go. You never know what can happen. But it looks like damage limitation so far in the first 13 and a bit laps. Let's check on the rest of the grid. There's present P3. Zombies made the fastest lap of the race so far. Dill's in 4th. Conrad's on his own in 5th. Pom's in 6th with Penske right behind him. Is that Matt in 8th? Zombie in 9th. Calbo in 10th. TBR Edge in 11th. And B Dubstep is in 12th. So that's your grid order. And Mitch is the only DNF. I missed the DNF. And Blood Ace might have made a mistake. The gap was 3/10, it's now 1.3 seconds. Always pick up the pace, maybe. As she sets the fastest lap of the race. What can Blood Ace do to respond? It's always a threat of a safety car at this track as well. Whether it's a full safety car or VSC. We just don't know yet. There might be some weather. We don't know. But so far it's all dry. And Blood Ace has brought the gap to 1 second almost. It actually is 1 second. It's under a second now. So he's picked up the pace. Always is gone twitchy. Pons has got a 3-second time penalty. Edge and Calbo are having a battle for the last points paying position. So Edge has done a recovery drive. And Blood Ace is at the fastest lap. So he's picked up the pace. And Prez is disconnected. Oh, the heartbreak. And Prez is in 8th position in the championship. He needed to score big. A podium would have helped with that. But now he's been disconnected. And here comes Dill. It's going to be an easy move. Unless Prez can get back in. And side by side at the chicane. No. Switch back. Here we go. And Blood Ace has made the move for first place. What a move. Side by side action. Cowboys in the pits. But what can Always AFK can do? What can she do? What can she do? They're both staying out. So these two are looking like one-stoppers as Dill's got past Prez. For P3. Which is so unlucky for Prez. Let's keep an eye on this front too. Always is hounding New Zealand Blood Ace. This is going to be a titanic battle to the end. Who's going to blink first? Who's going to pit first? Comes towards the middle sector. It's going to be very hard to overtake, but Blood Ace made it work. Previous lap. It's a nice camera shot here. Blood Ace runs a little bit wide. Here they come towards the final two corners. And always AFK has a 3-second time penalty, so that's the second one that they've got, that she's got. I believe Blood Ace has 2 as well. It could come down to penalties. Ooh. Always thought about it, but she stayed out. As TPRH is in the pits, and he will be a lap down. And Dill's all on his lonesome. Perez is still in 4th, Conrod's in 5th. Pons for the win, 87, is in 6th. Penske in 7th, but he's got Matt right behind him. No, he's in the pits. He's in the pits. So this is going to be interesting to see what everyone else does. Dubstep's in 9th, Cowboy 11th, and TVRH is in 12th. Both a lap down, but Zombie's in 8th as well. But what are these two going to do? It's always AFK runs wide. TBRH has a 3-second time penalty. He's got about 6 of them. Who's going to pit first? Always is in. So Always has blinked first. So let's see what New Zealand Blood Ace can do. And Dill's in as well. So Blood Ace has stayed out for that extra lap. What can New Zealand Blood Ace do? He needs to pick up the pace. There's always AFK coming out of the pits right now. In the net P2, by the looks of it. Because Perez has to pit and Blood Ace has to pit. It's about 20 odd seconds for the pit stop. So we shall see. Let's keep an eye on Blood Ace. Let's see what he does. As Matt coming in early has triggered a pit stop frenzy. And Matt's got the undercut on Penske here. So the undercut works. And New Zealand Blood Ace is staying out. He's picked up the pace, but I don't know, Always is going to be rapid fire quick. Let's see what Always can do. Perez is in, Poms is in. Zombie is in. Let's see what Conrad Straight can do. He's got Is That Matt right behind him on his tail. Can he jump? Poms, Zombie, and Perez. Well, he jumped Zombie, but couldn't jump Poms. But Conrad's the upper place. He got past Zombie. Let's see what New Zealand Blood Ace is in. Blood Ace is in. So he'll have, what, 3 lap fresher tyres? 2 lap fresher tyres? Where's Always coming around the final bend? Here we go. New Zealand Blood Ace is out. first place. So Blood Ace has made the overcut work. Very nice. 2.5 fresh tyres. He might just walk this race now in the final 15 laps. As Perez is still in P4 somehow. Bombs is in 5th. Conrad in 6th. With Matt right beside him. Zombie's got past Matt. The four-way scrap on here. Between Conrad, Zombie, Matt and Penske. Dubsted's not too far behind, 4 seconds behind Penske. But he might be just happy with P10 for that one singular point. But he's on 8-lap old tyres. Let's keep an eye on this battle. As Pom's has finally got past Perez for P4, but he's some 25 odd seconds behind Dill. So let's keep an eye on this. Conrad runs a little bit wide. Here comes Zombie. Zombie's going to get him on the pit straight. No. No, not yet. Down the inside of turn 1. No, he's got the move done. Yes, Conrad went wide a bit. But he'll have the inside line for this next corner. A bit of contact. And Zombie's got the move done. He's pulling away. Here comes Matt. And Conrad looks like he's just let him by. So Matt's in the P7. What a recovery drive from him. After that lap 1 spin. Penske's around. So he's doing the spins. As always, AFK has done the fastest lap of the race. Zombie's got past Perez, which is no surprise. As Perez disconnected from the race. And Matt's got past him. Fairly simple. But look at that, the top 3 have pulled away from the rest. Let's keep an eye on this battle. As Perez's ghost car's trying to make a move, but it's not going to work. What can Matt do? Can he overtake Zombie? Zombie was our last race winner in Singapore in the heavy rain. And he's down in P5. Poms for the win 87 started last after being disqualified from qualifying. He's now into P4. So what a drive from Poms. As you would expect. Dill's in 3rd on his own. Always is in P2 and Blood Ace in P1. And it looks like Always might be happy with P2. Just tried to get to the end. Penalties might become a factor. I believe that both each have 2. There's been some yellow flags. But I think that's just Calbo getting out of the way. And this is the closest battle on track that I caught. No, maybe this one. This one's the closest battle on track between Zombie and Matt. As Dubsted's made the move on Perez, no surprise there. As Matt's had a spin, which is unfortunately, he was in a battle with Zombie. He's dropped all the way down to P9, so that's the second spin he has done. He might need front wing change maybe, doesn't look like it. As this has now become the closest battle on track between the top two in the championship. Always is leading, Wild Ace in P2, and Always has a 3-second time penalty, so that's her third one. So I believe that's 9 seconds of penalties that she's got. Dill might be in with a shot here for P2. Blood Ace is just driving off into the distance. It always has a bit of a moment there. And Calbo has a 3-second time penalty. Zombie must have come in again because he's on 0 lap worn tyres. I must have missed that. Matt's got a 3-second time penalty, but he doesn't look like he has any wing damage, which is key. As Poms now has a 3-second time penalty. Let's see what else is happening. Conrad's pulled out a gap to beat Dubstep. Is that Matt's catching? 5 lap fresher tyres compared to beat Dubstep. It's under 3 seconds. Edge has a 3-second time penalty. Looks like this might be your podium unless subs. Oh, Cowboy's retired. I don't know what happened. Oh, there he is. He probably hit the wall. It's unlucky for Calbo. So Edge now moved up to P11. Penske in 10th. Bros PC in 9th. Is that Matt in 8th? B Dubstep in 7th. But Matt's catching B Dubstep. Conrad straight in 6th. Zombie in 5th. Poms for the win 87, 4th. X Dill 419X is 3rd. Always AFK is in 2nd. And New Zealand Blood Ace is in P1. Looks like these yellow flags. Not sure who for. Oh, Always has spun. Always AFK has spun. She must have hit the curb. And here comes Dill. Let's Always have front wing. Yes, she's got front wing still. Well, what can Dill do now? Wow, could that be championship changing stuff? Can Dill find a way to get past Always AFK? I think Dill might only have 2 penalties. And Always says 9 seconds of penalties. Blood Ace is just walking this race. He's going to do a lights to flag finish. After starting on pole. Poms is all the way back on the pit straight and Dill's coming towards the chicane. That's how much of a gap the top 3 have to the rest of the field. Here's Prez. Penske's catching up very slowly, but he's catching up. And he's edging P11. 1 lap down. Here comes Matt. Might be an enticing battle between is that Matt and B-Dubs that coming soon. 5 lap fresher tyres is on Matt's side here. But whatever position Matt finishes, after 2 spins, he'll take it. After 2 spins, is that Matt will take any position in the points. I think there's a glitch on my end, with Zombie still staying 0 lap tyres. He's probably got the same amount as Always and Dill, I think. As Penske gets past Prez for P9. So nice work there for Penske after a multitude of spins at the right-hander. And Always has got another time penalty, so she's trying to push to stay ahead of Dill. If Always a bit of a skirmish there. And then just come in for new tyres, but looks of it. Let's keep an eye on this battle. It's the closest battle on track. What can Matt do? Will he go down the inside or is he too far back? No, he's going down the... No, not yet. Might get him on the pit straight. They both catch up the Conrad straight. What can Matt do? Slipstream down the pit straight. Here we go. Let's have a look. He's gaining. Down the inside. Ooh, a bit of a corner cut there, Matt. But Matt's got the move done by the looks of it. He's got the inside. Yes, he's got the move done. But B-Dubstep's keeping him honest. He won't give up that P7 without a fight. And Blood Ace has set the fastest lap of the race. And Dill's into P2. So Always has made another mistake. And she's coming in. This is championship changing stuff right here. Oh, Always has a 5-second stop go. Oh no. And she has a wing damage. Front wing change as well. Oh no, Pons is now in 3rd. Zombie in the 4th. Where's Conrad? Coming around the final corner. He won't jump. Always. Always is on fresh tyres now, so she's going to push to the absolute limit. For the next 5 laps, it's damage control for her now. $20 points with 8 rounds to go. As it stands, she'll have a 5-point lead heading into the next round, round 10. And round 10's at Britain in the 03 Williams. So tune into the MRL YouTube channel for that. But this is, oh wow. Zombies catching up the bombs. Conrad has a 3-second time penalty. Zombie gets onto the grass a bit, but that's not phasing him one little bit. It's four laps to go. Dill's your race. Dill's up. Blood Ace is your race leader. Who's that in front of him? It's not Edge. Oh, it's Penske. So Blood Ace is your race leader. Dill's in P2. Poms for the win 87's in P3. Zombie Hunter in P4. Always AFK P5. Conrad Straight in P6. Here's that Matt in P7. B Dubstep in 8th. Penske in 9th. And somehow Prez is still in 10th. He's got 1 point next to his name, and Edge is in 11th. It might be too far back to catch up to Prez, so Prez might get P10. 1 point. And Matt's got pass. Oh! Matt's in the wall again, and he's retired. Oh, there must have been a bit of contact there from him and Conrad. As Dubstep and Conrad are going to battle it out. On the pit straight, side by side. Here they go. Coming in turn 1. And it looks like Dubstep has it. Yes, he does. Penske's in 8th. Prez is 9th, and Edge will get P10. Always is trying to push. Always has spun out. She's trying to push so much. She must have hit the curb again. Oh my god, this is... wow. What can B Dubstep do? Can he catch up to Always AFK? Wow. A couple of spins for Always AFK has turned this race on its head. As Edge has now finally gone past Matt's retired car for P10. And I apologise with the tyres, there must be a glitch on my end. But let's keep an eye on this battle between Dubstep and Conrad. As Blood Ace sets the fastest lap of the race. Under 2 seconds. 1.7, but looks at 1.6. 2 seconds now. So it looks like Always has picked up the pace again. Cool down the tyres. 2 laps to go. And Blood Ace has walked this race pretty much since the pit stops. As Dubstep... oh! There's a crash! Big crash between Dubstep and Always AFK by the looks of it. Oh my god. Blood Ace might have the championship lead. Going into the next round. And Always has retired. Oh my god. Blood Ace will have the championship lead in the next round. And we're on the final lap. Oh my god. I think Always will get the 1 point. And the gap was 20 points before this race. So Blood Ace will have a 4-point lead going into the next round. Wow, what a race this has been. This is unbelievable. Wow. Oh my god. Heart goes out to Always, but wow. There's a battle on here for the final podium. But we'll keep an eye on Blood Ace. He's walked this race since the pit stops. And here comes New Zealand Blood Ace around the final corner. Bit of a weave, and Blood Ace is your winner at Hungary. Here's Dill, P2. It's been a dominant race for New Zealand Blood Ace. Penske finishes in P7. But here comes Dill in the P2. And here we go. How can Zombie do this? I think penalties might play a factor here. I think Poms might have it. Poms is going to get P3. Grace finishes in 8th. Poms for the win, P3. Zombie P4. And it looks like Conrad will finish in P5. Wow. What a race this has been. Here's Conrad, P5. B Dubstep will finish 6th. And TPR Edge round the final corner for P9. Wow. What a race. Wow. I have no words. There is literally no words to describe that race. Just wow. Whew. Hopefully he can stick around for the podium interviews. But wow. And if my maths is correct, I think Blood Ace has the championship lead heading into Britain in the 03 Williams. At Britain. That's going to be a race and a half, that's for sure. So there's your final race results. Blood Ace 1, Dill 2, Poms 3rd, Zombie 4th, Conrad 5th, Dubstep 6th, Penske 7th, Prez 8th, TBR Edge 9th, Always AFK 10th. I believe she'll get that 1 point. And the rest of the DNFs is Matt, Cabo, and Mitchie. Whew. Wow. So for everyone on the MRL channel, when this gets loaded up, hopefully you can join back next week. Same time, same place. Well, not same place, but same channel, MRL YouTube channel, at the in Britain in the 03 Williams. And I hope to see you all there next time. Goodbye. Now for my channel, I'll just invite these top 3. So just have me a bit. Yo. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm just gonna add audio. Hello. Alright, is your audio in?
I've done.
Damn. Well, I'll start with you, Dill. Good race. You're all on your own for that, for pretty much the entire race. Just give us your thoughts on your race.
Well, let's start with the T1 through to the end of Sector 2. T1 was a disaster. Messy, everyone going everywhere. Then it was good through there, following Penske through. And then I think at the chicane, I might have tagged Dubstep, spun him around with netcode, which I've got recorded. So I'd like to apologise to him for that.
Yep.
And yeah. Oh, that was just, yeah.
Just a boring race on your end by the looks of it.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Alright. Poms.
Yo.
Another podium. How do you feel?
That was a bit sweaty towards the end. Zombie was very quick and closed a 4-second gap at the end, so it was very close going across the line. He told me that we had the same amount of penalties, but he had one more, so he was putting me under pressure necessarily. But yeah, either way, it was very tense and a very good pace. That lap one though was so hectic. Starting from the back, I got a great start, but then there was so many people crashing and spinning in front of me, and then I spun myself, I think twice in the first 10 laps, which wasn't great. Undercut Conrad. And I didn't overcut Conrad, I believe, and then just maintain position. I'm not sure what happened to Always, but then jumped to the podium.
Oh, I got a good view on that.
Yeah,
Did you just
Always.
Oh, sorry, Always.
Yeah. Always had a couple of spins, and she was just trying to push too much, and she retired in the pits.
Well, the turn 4 one, she was just blasting through after she had already spun once, and then just lost the rest, snapped, ended up in the wall.
Ooh.
So Dill, back to you. What was your plan? Was it a 1-stop, 2-stop race?
My plan was always the 1-stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone tried the 1-stop. Blood A, I don't know how Blood Ace does it.
Oh,
went 20 laps. Went 20 laps on those set of tires before pitting.
Oh, those tires can go further.
Yeah.
They were pretty good, yeah.
Like in a practice race just before, the only practice I've done, I think he pitted like lap 20 and his tires were still like only 50%.
Wow.
It's just the fact that you don't want to go too late where you lose a whole heap of time. So lap 20 was about the point for him.
Yeah,
mine was about 18.
Yeah, he got the overcup on Always. He walked that race pretty much. I wasn't on him much after. Yeah, I wasn't on him after the pit stops. That was crazy.
That would have been boring.
Yeah. So I'm giving driver of the day to Poms, starting last.
Aww.
Yeah, well deserved.
Finishing on the podium. I mean, there was no one else that came close. I mean, Blood Ace just walked the race, pretty much.
Yeah,
But Poms,
he's nuts.
yeah. But Poms, I'm giving you driver of the day.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
So that is
That
it.
was a pretty interesting race. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that is it. We'll see you next week on the MRL YouTube channel in the 03 Williams at Britain. And see ya.
Oh boy.